Hey guys, Ross here, welcome back to the channel. Now quite recently, quite a lot in fact, I've been solo running Armory. Now I've got a certain strategy to this. Don't take a backpack because actually escaping, going into the Armory on solo is quite difficult unless you're seared. So, I tend to just use the no backpack extract. Now what I do is I flick around, try and loot some little items from my safe box, and then I'll run to the extract. Now occasionally I will push squads or push players that are in certain positions if I think I've got the advantage, and that's what happened during this game. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through how exactly in this video I killed a full squad on my own solo. It's a lot of diversionary tactics, flanking, repositioning, etc. I'm going to talk you through exactly why and how I did all of this. If you've seen the video now, I'm busy sort of like waiting around for people to move from the spawns. That's why I'm just sort of sitting here waiting, because I don't want to get killed running to the loot areas. But anyway guys, we'll get to that. Now if you do us a massive favour guys, please hit that like button on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll try and get some more gameplays just like this, tactics, etc. for you on the way very soon. So then guys, I've got myself positioned to the right of the main armory building here, and I'm just basically waiting for either people to push over this area or run out of the armory and stuff and try and get like a quick kill, you know what I mean, take their loot and then go to the extra at the other side of the map. But I have noticed that there's a lot of shots coming from the radar area of the map, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to casually make my way over there and see if I can, take some pop shots at whoever's over there. Maybe he's got a couple of kills in the process. But I'm in no hurry, you know what I mean? They're obviously fighting bots. They're not going to be shooting at the walls, so maybe the bots might whittle down the armor a bit or the health, I might catch one of them healing, for instance. So just going to quickly loot in here, see if I can find any extra meds from the med hut and stuff like that before I do run over there. We're going to go over there right now. Alright guys, I'm getting a bit closer to radar now, and the strategy I'm using here is a slow walk as I approach. Now what I don't want to happen is this squad, or whoever it is, to hear me coming. You can see the movement up on the indicators at the top there. I know they're sort of in that direction. Now, some people could come running down this hill. I might be able to take them out, but obviously there's nobody there at the moment. But what I don't want to do, like I see it, is reveal my position too early, because a lot of sweats play this map and they're just going to run down in like a four-man and gunners down, and I'm not going to be able to stand much chance. So what I'm doing is here, I'm circling the area, I'm checking all the different pathways towards radar to see if there's anybody sort of, doing a quick trauma kit or whatever, etc. So I'm going to move to the other side now as quickly as possible, as stealthy as possible, and make sure that they do not see me running around. Now, I'm looking around here. I can't see anyone. Now, if you know this map well, guys, you'll know that radar has like one main door on the midsection that comes out into like a little open area with sandbags around it and stuff, and that's where I'm assuming they are from the sound, so I'm trying to get an angle on it. Obviously I've got a 3x scope here, not a sniper rifle. I'm using the FAL with BPZ ammo, so I'm not going to do a great deal of damage at this range, so I need to make sure I get around to a better angle. So if you know the map well, I don't know the whole map that well, but I know like sort of the outside area quite well. I'm just making sure I stay hidden while I'm circling the area. This video, guys, is going to be a lot of repositioning and sort of baiting, trying to get them to come out, because if I push their position wherever they are in the army right now, I'm just going to get annihilated. There's bots over there. I don't really want to take them on because they'll just draw attention towards us with their shots. Now I took a couple of shots at them there. You can see the movement up there in radar again. See if they go for the bait against the bots. It doesn't look like they're going to. Now, I know they're more or less in that area, so I'm going to lob a grenade over. I might get one of them, I might not, we'll see. But as soon as I've thrown the grenade, guys, that's when I'm going to move, because most people, if they're paying attention, will be able to tell from what direction a grenade came from. So once you throw the grenade or you take shots and stuff, always reposition. What you want them to think is there's more than one of you. If you take a shot from one direction, then you run somewhere else, take another shot or throw another grenade, they're going to think there's at least 2 or 3 people surrounding them, which makes them panic, because I would panic if I was in that scenario. Now I've thrown that grenade, I'm now going to start sneaking up on the position. You can see the movement indicator at the top there. I know they're behind the sandbags near the main door, somewhere in there now. So guys, as I'm sneaking up here, at the top indicator, as you can see, I can see multiple movements. That, to me, tells me that there's more than one person here, and they're starting to move out of the position, and they're taking shots at the bots that I aggroed earlier. So here's another prime opportunity to throw a grenade over that area, see if I can get any of them. Now, obviously, I'm not going to know if I've got any of them, but the biggest indication that I did get anyone with a grenade would be the fact that they would, you know, I wouldn't be able to see the movement anymore. So I'm going to have a quick look, see if I can see anyone. There's the door in the background there. You can see like the black sort of box. That's where the door is. You can't actually see him from here. I'm going to throw another grenade towards the sound indicators. They could be inside the building. They could be outside. We don't know 100%. But it looks like from the sound indicators, if I can't see anyone, they're not in the doorway. Now that was my last Mark II grenade, so I'm going to move now because I can't throw another one. Obviously, like I say, the direction of the grenade is quite noticeable if you are paying attention. So what I've done is I've repositioned to see if they're going to push the direction I threw the grenade from. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a movement grenade. Now, not a lot of people carry these, but if you do carry one, they're good for solo because you can redirect people's attention to where the grenade is. If they can't see it, they think your movement is where that is. Now, unfortunately it didn't work, and the bot started taking a shot at us, which kind of just ruined my plan a lot there, because now the bot's shooting at us. I have to take that out to stop that giving me a position. Obviously, it's gave away my position, because if they were watching it, they would have saw the direction it was shooting, so this is when I'm going to move again. It's very complicated, but you have to have a lot of patience to pull this sort of play off. If you just rush in there like it's Call of Duty Mobile or something like that, you're going to get gunned down within seconds, because they'll hear you coming. So it's a lot of sort of diversionary tactics, you know, make them think you're somewhere where you're not. I'm just going to do a quick reload here, so me bigger magazine's full, because I've got a 50 round and 2 30s, just so I don't use too much money on a solo run, because you can get killed straight away, and it's a lot to take. Now there's movement behind us. I'm not sure what it is, so I'm going to move, because if they're pushing from behind, that's when they get us. Now, I am making a lot of noise running here, but at the same time, what I'm doing is I'm trying to bait them into my position, because this is a good position to shoot people from. If they do pushes on this cliff, they'll have to come around the corner, and I will have the opportunity to gun them down before they get a chance to take a shot at me. So, back to the creep walking, so they can't hear us moving the corner. Just making sure nobody's pushing us, because obviously I made a lot of noise running there. Doesn't look like anybody's coming though. There's a dead bot. Always handy as well when you see the movement at the top to make sure you're not making too much noise yourself, because you can hear them and they can't hear you if you're crouch walking with the stealth walk option on. I was hoping that one of them might have came to loot this bot. You know, they've got tier 4 ammo, usually tier 3 ammo. Some people loot them. I might have been able to take him down when he went for the loot on the bot, but nobody's taking this sort of bait at the moment. Right guys, I'm watching the sound indicators again. You can see at least one of them, the left hand side one, is below us. Now they must be a bit down the stairs, so I'm going to probably assume that the rest of them are downstairs or sort of around that area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a gas grenade into this bit to sort of stop them from following us. Now the gas grenade blurs your vision, it slows you down a little bit and stuff, makes you cough, makes you very noisy. So I threw this gas grenade to excuse me get out of that position to come around to another position. Now, what I've done now is I've got no grenades left. I've used all my grenades in the diversions sort of thing. So they're not going to be able to push out. This is the opportune moment for me to start creeping up towards their position. They know I'm here by now. I've thrown quite a few grenades. I threw the movement grenade, now I threw a gas grenade. They know I'm a player at least, because obviously sometimes bots throw frag grenades. They tend not to throw gas grenades. So I'm approaching the door position here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of noise like this, make sure they can hear us, and then I'm going to wait on the doorway. Now, I'm shooting from cover here. Whoever comes running out, I've got the advantage against. Thankfully, this guy who runs out first is a bunny hopper and leaves himself open for a quick spray and downing. Don't bunny hop on this game, guys. It's not Call of Duty Mobile. It doesn't help you in the slightest. Here comes the next one. Let's just hip fire him from cover, straight in the face. And there's one more back, right at the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to from cover, see if I can find him. There he is, peeking the doorway, straight in a headshot. And that's the three of them, dead easy as that. Didn't even hit us once. Now it took us, what, about 10 minutes, maybe 8 minutes or something like that, of sort of going around in circles trying to get them to come out. Eventually, once I got them to come out, that's when they came out and I gunned them down. Now, I don't want that stuff, guys, I'll be honest with you. I just want to escape. I'm going to take some of that ammo and some of that small sort of loot and stuff like that, because I use the no backpack extract. Like I say, I don't go for the extract that I have to go into the main army with, because that's more chance of me getting killed in the process. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I didn't get much loot. I got about 140k or something like that. But like I say, if you want to take on full squads like this by yourself, the best thing you can do is be extremely patient and just keep at it. Keep changing position. Divert them, you know what I mean? Make them think you're somewhere else from where you are at the time when you threw a grenade or when you shot. And hopefully, at this point, you will come out on top. This guy's got A1 ammo. I'm going to take that because it's expensive. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you have liked it. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and do some more gameplays just like this, talk you through why and how I do things, and of course mistakes that the other people have done. In this case, it was pushing out to me instead of holding position. Had they held position there, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to gun them down just like that. And guys, don't bunny hop. It's the most ridiculous thing you can do. It wastes your stamina. You can't ADS when you're in midair, and it makes your hip fire ridiculous. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.